I'm gonna be walking you guys through our daycare. We've got several auctions that are coming up with daycare equipment, but this is from location A. This one is gonna be ending on Monday on November 24th. It's not gonna be Tuesday this time since Thanksgiving, but we're gonna have the removal day on Thanksgiving so you guys can get in and out and everything before you can go to have Thanksgiving meal. So anyway, it's gonna be walking you guys through it, and it's gonna be a lot of repeats, a lot of similar things. And there's going to be a lot you're not going to really be able to see in this auction because so much of it is in boxes, but we've got pictures of everything online. It should all be pretty much lined out well. There's pretty much in all of these boxes is different types of binders. We've got some D-ring binders, some O-ring binders. I'm not really sure which one these are, but again, it's on the website, so you'll be able to see that. We've got tons and tons of name badges. Each of these come in boxes that each have 50 name badges in them. So this has 10 boxes of 50. That's like 500 per box, and I think there might be 10 boxes. So that's like 5,000 name badges just in this lot, or this section, and then we're gonna have some more back over here. And then we've got an L-shaped desk. We've got another one over on the other end too, so you're gonna have two opportunities to get yourself one of these desks. And then we've got a few cubbies right here, specifically this kind of cubby, but if you haven't already seen, this whole auction is gonna have plenty and plenty of cubbies for you to decide exactly what size and style you want and everything. Most of them are in good shape, just some little sticker areas that they had labeled some things that just haven't quite come off yet, but I'm sure that would be an easy fix. You can just kind of scrape and get a little bit of it off. And another sized cubby, this one's the only one like it, so if you're really interested in that one, you're gonna have to fight for that one. And we return to binders. Again, these are O-rings right here, and those over there are D-rings. The difference in these from the other lots that we just saw is that these are different sizes. I don't know exactly which size these are. I think these are way smaller. These are like a 1/2 inch, so they're small binders. And then you've got like these, which are 3 inch, so they're really big binders. Again, you'll see those in the pictures and everything, but they're all brand new. And then here we revisit the whole name badge. Once again, this one is different because there's 24 badges here, and these are specifically 2 1/4 inch by 3 1/2 inches. And then we have a few here that are like 3 inches by 4 inches, just like a small 1/2 inch difference there, but also 24 badges. And then this one is 12 badges in a package. So it just kind of depends on how many you're wanting, your packaging size and everything. Here's some more, just some D-ring binders, but these are black. So if you have a specific preference on colors, then there you go. We've got a really long cubby. I could see this being a really good thing to have in your house to keep all of your shoes in. If you wanted to keep your shoes by the door and you had a long entryway, you could keep shoes there and any other kind of outdoor accessories that you wanted to keep in it. So that's just an idea I had. And then some little daycare beds, little toddler beds. I guess you call them nap pads or something like that. Plenty of these. These are the shorter ones. The measurements are, or actually I think these are the longer ones. Measurements are going to be on the website, and we've got some shorter ones over there. So if you've got even smaller kids, you know, infants that want to take a nap, that we can have those over there. And we've got a whole bunch of these cubbies, and they're really good shape. Some of them have like coloring in them, so there are some that are less better shape than others. But there are some pretty good ones. Just follow those around. Once again, I see another little cubby that might be a good place. You could store shoes or bags or whatever you wanted to do with that. Here's that other L-shaped desk I was telling you about. This one, they kind of put it together just a little bit differently, but it's the same concept. I guess it just depends on preference and where you want to store your things. More cubbies. Always more and more cubbies. Once again, we have them turned up this way because I think you can pretty much use them any way you want. but you can tell that they were using them laid down, and so they had stickers and labels and things there. That's kind of left their mark. And then we've got these are like steps, like baby steps to help them get up into the crib, so that you don't have to keep like bending down and picking them up and lifting them into the bed. They can just go ahead and climb up these steps and be just that much closer to you, so you can just do that motion. We've got a lot of these, just to make it convenient for you to have plenty of opportunities to get them. Got a couple cork boards along the wall. We go around this back aisle, more cubbies, measurements online, you can just see them all. This is two cubbies that are just stacked on top of each other, but it's a 2 times the bed for both of these. Cute chairs. They're not rocking chairs, but they're just little lounge chairs. And then some more toddler beds, some more of the long ones right here, and then these are some of the shorter ones. Again, our website has measurements on it. And then we start getting into the cribs. We have a lot of these evacuation cribs, which in my opinion, there would be no reason to not have it in your house as well, so that you can move things around easily anytime you needed it. It's a dish rack. And you can tell that it rolls really well. This just needs the screw put in it, but easy fix. More cubbies, more steps. We've talked about all of those. Evacuation cribs. These are just shorter. Same type of thing, but not to go as high. This is a little shelf. This is just sitting here. It's not screwed in or anything, but that's what it's supposed to look like. This little cart, again, rolls really well. Little table with tile on the inside and just wood trim on the outside. This was probably, in my opinion, probably the nicest cubby we got, besides the fact that it's a little less sturdy, but when it comes to how it looks, condition, I think that's a really nice one. And these are extendable lap trays. You can see we've got one there. It's on its shortest setting, but you can raise them up pretty tall. And then we have a table. If you want to teach your kids about brushing their teeth and dentist stuff, we've got everything you need to teach them that. We've got dinosaurs. These are like puppet ones, so you stick your hand in them and then you work your way up to the mouth, and you can, well, if you can get it in there right, you can chomp at them. And then the little teeth, these are wired, so you can move them about to teach them however you need to. Uh-oh, we have a runaway ball. And then we got another cart, more tables, and then we kind of end up this back table. We end with, plastic dishes, melamine bowls and plates, saucers, lots of office stuff, clipboards, little I don't know what you call these little stacks for putting your papers and your folders and organization things. And that's going to be where we end it. So again, this is the location A on the daycare. We're going to have several different locations on this, and we're going to be having it ending on Monday, not Tuesday. That's November 24th, so make sure you're aware and you're getting online first thing next week. And we will be seeing you guys on Tuesday for removal day.